Welcome back, listeners, to the Sunny Side Up podcast. I am Juliberry.
Yeah. You know who I am. Sup?
I'm Jonni.
I'm Kit.
And I'm Neli.
Yeah.
We're back, baby.
Episode
so-
4.
Finally.
Episode 4.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
out of 5, and then the podcast explodes. We
Yeah.
forgot
Oh.
to tell you guys that, by the way. You see, this is actually news for everyone else as well. Once we finish episode 5, the podcast explodes and ends. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's some
Just,
knowledge I didn't know about.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
yeah,
dang.
be ready.
The pop off,
So-
I guess.
Yeah,
Give
so
your dog
next,
a bone.
yeah, next, what? Next
This old man
episode-
keep rolling home?
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Next episode is our last one, and the podcast will explode and go boom. So
Okay.
yeah, just
Alrighty,
be ready.
crew.
Just be ready. All right.
Dang, kind of like my thermometer right now.
Yeah.
It's summertime. It's summertime here in the South, and by golly, am I feeling like a fried egg? That
Yeah.
is pun
Fried.
intended, by the way.
How's this egg? How would you say this egg is cooked?
Bro, what is more than well done? It's
Let
that.
her cook.
Black.
Oh,
Black.
Burnt egg.
I'm a burnt egg right now. I'm so crispy. I just got back from the pool, actually.
Ooh.
I was out there and I was just sitting in the sun, and I'm like, and then I got back inside, and I can just feel the heat radiating off of me.
Mhm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It happens sometime. You know, like it gets hot, and you're like, oh man, it's so hot and stuff like that. But like, you know,
It
that's
gets
what
hot.
It gets hot
Man,
in the
it's
summer
so
in
hot.
Texas? No way.
Who would have thought? Who would have
Who'da
thought?
thunk?
Yeah,
Who would've
but like,
thunk?
look, I'll admit it. I'm a
Mhm.
little bit jealous because from what I've heard, a few of us here, 3 people to be specific, got a nice little break from this unbearable heat.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
Summer
Oh, yeah.
fun. Let's hear it.
Tell us about it. We know what we're here for.
About. About Vidcon.
VidCon!
Let's go.
Hooray!
Let's go. Okay, you guys, I could talk about it all day. I really could.
All night,
So
too.
many good things happened at this convention. I had so much fun. Sunny California, Anaheim bound, baby. It was great. Fantastic.
Awesome.
I love that.
Mhm.
I
I
stayed
love-
home.
I also stayed home.
We missed you guys. We wish you could have went.
I
Yeah.
know.
Hey,
I know.
look. Unfortunately, you know the stars didn't align this time, but
That is okay.
Maybe next time.
Because they're,
there will
'cause they're
there will
gonna
be more
align next
VidCons.
year, baby.
Yeah.
Next year for sure.
There will be more VidCons. There might be more and more TwitchCons. Hopefully in better locales. But
Yeah, no one's going to Vegas. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Retweet.
yeah, you know, like
Blink blunk.
But yeah,
Blanc.
VidCon. Let me hear some highlights.
VidCon.
Like, I want to
Okay.
hear about it.
tell us about it. Tell us all the stories.
Who wants to go first? Because for the viewers, Johnny went, Kit went, and Nelly went.
Yeah.
We all went to VidCon and we
Yeah.
stayed in a house with a couple of
Mhm.
other really cool and epic gamers and creators, and it was super cool. We were insanely close to the convention center and so close to downtown Disney. Like it
Mhm.
was
Ooh.
it was so cool. It was very cool. But there's
It
so many
sounds
stories. But who wants to go
swag.
first? Who wants to go first?
The
I haven't heard anything from Kit yet. I was watching Nelly's stream today, and I heard some stuff. But
I've
Yeah,
I've deliberately
haven't.
not listened to any stories just to prepare for today.
I haven't talked about it. Let's see. I don't know. There's so many.
I've talked about some. I did a little stream where I just did like a couple little story times, but I didn't say huge, like super crazy funny stories because I wanted to save that for this and the vlog I'm working on.
Mhm.
But oh my god, wait. Can I talk about how we basically robbed Pizza Hut?
Okay. Yeah.
Do it.
Let's. We robbed Pizza Hut.
We
What?
literally
Put it in-
robbed Pizza Hut. I
Full
wish I
title.
was kidding, but I'm
No,
not
we're
kidding.
literally we're
What,
not.
did you
kidding.
did you steal pizza or money?
No
Like,
money.
Here's how
Oh.
it went. Here's how it went. So, all around the convention, dude, all around VidCon, there were these like little pop-up stands and like ads for the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, and then Pizza Hut, and they're collaborating, so they were trying to promote the movie, blah blah blah. So, a way to promote the movie is that they made this little like VR game, and like you had to find the turtles and stuff, and they were also handing out these scratcher cards, these little
Ooh.
scratchers that basically gave you like a code, and if you won, and if you lost, you like obviously didn't get anything. So I'm just walking past it, and because I think I was like vlogging or I was talking to someone, and Kit like grabbed a scratcher for me and like for himself.
Yeah.
And so we're just walking, and I'm the last one to scratch mine, right? And if you lost, it said like, oh, you couldn't out pizza the hut or whatever.
Yeah.
That meant you lost. So I scratched mine. Guess what it said, bro?
what?
You pizza the
It's-
hut.
I pizzaed the hut, dude.
Yes.
I scratched the scratcher, and it
Mhm.
says, "Congratulations, you have won $100."
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
And-
gosh!
Yeah. So that it was like you won that. It was basically a Pizza Hut gift card. So, that night we had a pizza party.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
the
that
house,
sounds like so much
free
fun.
Pizza. That was a robbery. That was crazy. And then a ton of other people in our group got like $10 free in pizza, $15 free in pizza. Like, we robbed Pizza Hut. That was insane.
Dang!
I think we almost accumulated like about $300 maybe.
$300 in pizza.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
almost did.
gosh!
Like at
It was
least
crazy.
it was.
That's a lot of pie.
It was.
It's a lot of fun.
It was
It
a
was
lot of
what?
pie.
It was what? You're about to say something. Then.
I'm not saying it because
Oh my
if I say it, then I'm gonna say it.
What were you gonna say? Well, no, like I'm being serious. I don't know what you were
Oh
gonna
my
say.
gosh! I'm leaving the podcast.
Maybe you should.
I said that it was crazy. Crazy?
No.
It was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A room with rats.
Please.
Rats make me
No.
crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked
I heard this.
A rubber room.
It's
No.
been possessed.
Rats make me
I'm
crazy.
sorry, we're gonna have to replace
Crazy?
Kit
I
out
was
of the
crazy once.
podcast.
They locked me in a room.
I think we found
rubber
out.
room with rats.
Being out.
Rats make me crazy.
I think we found out
Crazy?
we're taking
I was
out
crazy
today.
once.
I will cry. I will
Rubber room with rats.
There's nothing
I've
left of
said
me.
that
It's
so many
insane.
times
All
in the
right.
past week that it's just it's
So
memory.
many.
Yeah, it was crazy almost how much you were saying.
Oh my gosh! Not
See,
again.
I know
will
when to hold
cry.
myself back. I know when to hold myself back.
Apparently
I
not.
know.
You just like got possessed.
No, I
like,
didn't.
Right in the.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Dude, you want to talk about crazy in possession? What's going on with McDonald's and
Oh.
this lovely little trend I see going on?
That's right. You see, fellow Sunnyside, my over easies, because that's what we're calling you guys now. All right, it's decided right now. Over
It
easies.
changes every episode.
It changes
Yeah.
every episode.
Okay.
My
Okay.
little
today
egg
it's-
basket, my over easies. What are we
Nice
picking
little
here?
scramblers.
well, today it's
Scramblers.
over easies. All right.
Okay.
My over easies. Love you to death. We have a birthday in the Sunny Side Up podcast. One of our editors, our executive producer, Grimace, is having his birthday.
Grimace.
When did we hire him?
No, we love that guy. We love that guy, and we're gonna, I think afterwards, if you like, maybe we'll have a chance to try the Grimace Shake or something. We'll make a video out of it, all right? Because he's got his little milkshake that we made for him. It's his birthday. Little milkshake, Grimace.
I just find it so unnerving that Gen Z has just collectively come together to just do this like creepy trend.
I love
It's-
that for us.
It's
though.
really creative to see what people will do as well. Like I think I saw someone like in a moat or something.
Oh, like with the was it like
With-
the shake was like dumped out and like she was just like
Oh my
floating
gosh.
around?
Yeah. And like I've seen people like in their car hoods, like of course it's all pretend, everything's fake, like but it's like unnervingly like accurate and scary.
Look,
Oh god.
fake. Look, hold on. Look, this is to say that they're fake. It's so like insensitive to the people, the victims of this Grimace massacre of
I
2020.
want to know McDonald's, like I want to know what they're feeling. Like if a fellow McDonald's employee, if you're listening to this podcast right now, comment your feelings on the Grimace situation.
Yeah, you should definitely like, like if you're listening to this right now, which I know you are, Mark from Essex, Maryland, working at the McDonald's on the corner next to the highway. You should definitely like you phone in, tell us what you think about the Grimace Shake, give us your honest, unfiltered opinion, and yeah, like just come on, it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I want to know if it actually tastes good too.
Dude, me too. I want to try it so bad. Literally, it's so purple. It's
so purple.
So purple. I
Like,
just want to try it.
The only special shakes I've had from Mickey D's is the Shamrock Shake that they have around March.
Oh,
I even had that.
I've had
It's
the
pretty
Shamrock
good.
Shake. If you like mint, you'll like it. I love minty things.
Yeah, like chocolate
Except
chip.
York
mint chocolate
peppermint
chip.
patties, bro.
Ooh.
Whoa,
York
whoa.
peppermint patties.
Whoa,
That
whoa.
gross.
What's wrong
I
with
love
peppermint
them.
patties?
They're just
I'm-
large, flat junior mints.
I love junior
Awesome.
mints.
Junior
Okay.
mints are the best.
They're awesome though.
Weenie Hut
See-
Juniors.
Weenie Hut Junior. Look,
My
this ain't
goodness.
no Weenie Hut Junior. You see, on this Sunny Side Up podcast, my little what's a different kind of over mediums?
Mediums!
Over kindas.
Scramblers?
No, we already used that one.
Oh, I
Look.
don't know which ones we use.
Here at the Sunny Side Up podcast, we get a little edgy. We're not afraid to talk about the things that other people don't talk about. We're not afraid to touch on the topics that those other wimp podcasts are too scared to. See, we're getting this is the episode where we get serious. All right?
Roasting
What are we
battle?
talking
Like,
about?
No, we're getting serious. All right? We're talking about serious stuff. Like serious
serious, like
serious.
like
serious,
graduating or
like-
something.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about serious stuff, all right? Like Smosh. Smosh is serious, all right? Smosh is very serious.
All that build up for Smosh.
All that build up for Smosh, baby.
Hey, Smosh deserves it because they're
Yeah,
back.
you know what? That's so true. They are back.
They're
I'm
back.
excited.
And look, Food Battle is back on the table. All right?
Mm-hmm.
It's officially back, I think. At least I hope so.
Now,
It's like-
as someone, like maybe there's a listener or a fellow podcast member who doesn't know anything about Smosh, so why don't you explain it just a little bit?
Are you what are you implying here?
I'm implying that I know nothing about Smosh.
No, what? No.
And you know what?
Oh,
That's okay.
And
Thank
that
you,
is
Jonni.
It
Wait.
is okay because people consume different types of content, and Smosh is just one of those. Because for me, I didn't consume Smosh content back then. I consume it now. Yeah, because I like their content like now, like the Try Not to Laughs and stuff. I watched them for the past couple of years, but I didn't watch them like back because they've been around for like
So
What?
long.
But like,
They've
like
been,
Food
like-
Battle. But Food Battle.
well, yeah, but
I don't know
didn't
about
watch
it.
Donut with sprinkles and
I watched back then. I watched Minecraft content. I was
That's
not. I wasn't like because like it was like what Smosh and there was another like group.
I don't know.
I can't believe this. I'm like, I feel like I don't.
Don't
even
be
know you
offended
guys
on
anymore.
Smosh's account, Alliico.
Oh, I'm not. It's not on their account. It's on mine. How can you?
Oh my gosh.
How? I can't believe this. I thought this was just like a universal thing. Like just like everyone watched Smosh. That was like the thing. Like
Because
you
I'm
know,
also
like
on
the
that boat.
what?
Really?
Yeah, I never watched anything.
I
Smosh
would.
related.
Well, okay.
How could
Let me
you?
give you a little. Let's give a little back information. So Smosh back then, like back in the day, was like one of the biggest YouTube like channels ever. Like
They were
before
trailblazers.
YouTube, yes. Before YouTube was even like a job or like anything like that, they were one of the first like companies that originated from YouTube. Like it was a very big deal. And they just made all kinds of comedy content. Um some like they did a lot of everything. They did some sprinkles of parodies here and there. They did skits, bits, all kinds of stuff. And then the company got bought by Good Mythical Morning, I think, which is another one of those things that one of YouTube's very first companies, like it came and it began from YouTube.
Surely you guys have watched Good Mythical Morning, right? Like I sorry to interrupt.
We all know what Good Mythical Morning
Okay.
is.
Never heard of it.
Really? Oh my gosh! Wait,
I've heard of it, never watched it.
Who did you watch?
Who did I watch?
No, who?
Wait,
Nelly
Julie, were you
or
serious?
whoever said
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Oh my
What?
gosh, Julie! And here's the thing: I think you would love them.
Oh,
Really?
absolutely. Yeah.
I think you would love Good Mythical Morning.
This is
Like Rhett and
Go check
Link,
'em out.
those guys. Love
I
those
know
guys.
about them, just never
I
really
can't-
watched anything.
Who did you watch?
Who did I watched growing up when I was on YouTube? Let's see. I watched a lot of like gameplay because I didn't have those like video games yet.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
they wouldn't even be with like a person, but the one YouTuber I did watch a lot growing up was PewDiePie. And I was like one and done. I
Me
like stuck
too.
to him for like the next couple years and
Yeah,
yeah.
I see. Okay.
it was
Okay.
PewDiePie and Markiplier for me for like the longest run.
Yeah,
and then
like him
a lot
and
of, like,
Jacksepticeye, like that
a
trio
lot of
when they were a
Minecraft
thing.
eventually
Great people,
like
though.
leading into Minecraft YouTubers, but never really got into like any other type of content.
Yeah,
What?
same.
This is like
That's fair. I
This
get
is-
that though.
this is a mind-boggling experience. I feel like my whole like life perspective has changed. I've never had a single person be like, "What's Smosh?" or "What's Good Mythical Morning?" This is like
You say Smosh, I think about Smash, and I'm on like, oh yeah, let's play Mario.
you were like, this is a new experience. You are like, new guy just dropped, new person. New,
I
like,
just
this is-
spawned in. What can I say?
Yeah, this is like, you were the first person to be like, "What's Smosh?"
What?
Yep.
This
You know
is
what got
insane.
me? I genuinely thought just that you would know what Good Mythical Morning is. But let me tell you what it is. Okay.
Please do.
Kinda similar to Smosh, but very different at the same time. It's these two guys who now have a whole company and team behind them. But back then they did kind of like podcasty type things, but now as they've gotten a lot more popular and stuff, they do like challenges, like ranking like the best fast food french fries or like ranking like, oh, is this brand better than the off brand? Like stuff like that. But it's so fun to watch. It's so funny. They're the perfect videos to watch like in the morning or doing chores, like cuz I don't know. It's just videos like that I really like them. And I've watched Smosh and Good Mythical Morning for a very, very long time. But
Yeah,
it's very just like it's just something I've grown up with, so I've always just stuck with it. But I will say when Anthony Padilla left Smosh, that's when I kind of stopped watching.
I think that's when a lot of people stopped
That's when a
watching.
And that's when I
lot of people
started
stopped
watching.
That's when you started. You didn't
That's
even
when I-
know. You didn't
'cause-
even know what you were missing out on.
See, okay,
You have
because
no idea.
I did watch Smosh like when I was younger. Like I did watch it, but it wasn't like for me. Like the stuff I grew up with was Stampy Cat, LD Shadow Lady, IS Cupquake, like a lot of
Oh, me
Minecraft
too.
gaming. I did a lot of Minecraft gaming. The only IRL like quote unquote IRL content I had grown up on was Guava Juice. Or they were like the Wasabi Productions.
Oh.
Wasabi Productions, that's what it was.
Oh, I know
Yeah.
Wasabi Productions. Yeah,
See,
I know that
yeah,
one.
because Wasabi Productions, they were
What?
the ones. Do you not know who Wasabi Productions is?
Nope.
Dude, I feel like I'm like going insane. Like, like everyone looks at me crazy when I'm talking about like Smosh, and then you guys start bringing like who are these
So-
people?
So Wasabi Productions was, and it's actually kind of funny because what happened?
Wait, Alliico, you don't know Wasabi Productions?
I don't think so. I mean, like, if you describe them, I might like
They,
jog
okay,
my memory a
so
bit.
so
but-
Wasabi
I'm going
Productions
insane.
is Alex Wasabi and Roy Wasabi, right? And they were just these two guys that like just made a lot of content together. And their most, I don't know, to me, their most popular stuff was the Richard and Rolanda videos,
Yes.
Yeah.
where they would like
remember
make
that.
like the Call Me Maybe was their like not their magnum opus.
Exactly
because
who
they-
you're talking about.
Yes,
I know
yes,
exactly
okay.
who you're talking
There
about.
we go. So it was their like biggest thing back then, where one of the guys
My
would
name's
dress up like
Rolanda.
yes, where he would dress up as a girl, and then like this other guy would dress up as this guy Richard. Didn't wear any shoes, like literally put his dogs down, and just started clapping around on the asphalt, and it was like the funny. But like for me, like I've told this about with the like the people that I went to VidCon with, like they were the ones that inspired me to go into content creation because they were the first ever like content I consumed. Which is a very weird content to consume so early because it made no sense. But like I recreated their videos when I was younger.
That's
Never gonna
so
see the light
cool,
of
I
day.
love that.
But like yeah, like I didn't grow up on Smosh. I grew up on Wasabi Productions. And like
What?
now they're Spicy Fruit because they disbanded and now they got back together again.
Oh
Kinda
yeah,
same
they
with
have a TikTok,
Smosh.
don't they?
They do.
Yeah, I think
And
I
so,
saw
yeah.
my FYP one day.
But yeah, like Smosh, they left and then they got back together. And so yeah, but I didn't watch Smosh until like I knew I had watched stuff with Anthony and Ian and like stuff like that, but like I didn't really start watching their content until it was like post Anthony Padilla. Like for me, I've always seen Anthony Padilla as like his own separate like
Mhm.
content.
This is like
Wow.
this is the first I'm hearing of these people. While you were talking about it, I looked them up. I looked them up on YouTube,
Mhm.
and like this is literally like I've never consumed any form of media
Really?
with or by these people.
Wow.
In it.
Wow.
I'm like, I feel like I'm a crazy person. Cause like I bring up like Smosh and Good Mythical Morning, and some people are like, "Oh, like who's that?" And then you guys bring up like the Wasabi. Like, I already forgot, and like everyone just knows except me. I feel like I'm going insane. I feel like I've gone across the Spider-Verse right now.
I think
I feel like
it's
I am
just-
not
Can't
home.
interfere, guys.
I
Can't event.
I feel like I am
I-
not home.
It's just like I think like that's the interesting part where it's like you consume random content. Like for me, like it's the pipeline of mine was like Minecraft. Like biggest creator I watched last or like when I was younger, like Minecraft wise, it wasn't LD Shadow Lady, Stampy Cat, like stuff. Like the one that I consumed the most was this guy like Chris and the Mic. I don't know. I have not heard
What?
any single person know who that is.
I don't know who that
Nope.
is.
You
But, like,
are.
Yeah.
I
You're
know.
making these up.
No,
This
I'm
is-
not because they would do family content. They would. It was like this. It was literally like like a guy who's a YouTuber. He would bring in his mom, his dad, his sister, his girlfriend, and his best friend, who was like his brother, and they would do like family content together. They like lived in this Minecraft world, but they like survived together. And it was like I remember like I wanted like to do like not a family channel, but like I wanted to do that with people. You know, like oh, like get a group together and do that. So it's like. But it's interesting because it's like I don't know how people like choose the content they consume, and then like it just kind of leads to that, like where you might not even know what Smosh is or Wasabi Productions is, or like you just kind of go off and you never know.
This
Wow.
is insane.
Well
This is
said.
like
Thank you.
this. I legitimately feel like I'm going insane. Like I feel like this is like I feel like I've gone across the sunny side up verse right now. I feel like I'm in like an alternate world that's not my own. Who are you people?
I've watched when I was like growing up, I watched an ungodly amount of YouTube. Like I watched so many different creators from makeup to lifestyle to gaming. Like I watched everything.
Yeah.
But like I would always like gaming videos were always like the number one thing I'd watch. Like anything Minecraft, dude. Like Team Crafted, I watched all of those guys. I watched I Has Cupquake, LD Shadow Lady, like so many different people.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
watched a bit of Stampy in my free time as well.
Never
There actually
watched
is a story. Did you guys ever? There is one guy. I think he was another one of those like I don't know if he still does stuff now. I could probably look it up. But there was one guy I watched. His name was Big B Stats. He was another big like family friendly like Minecraft YouTuber. He did a lot of stuff with Stampy, and I was a fan of him. He was pretty cool. I don't know if he still does things or if he's like not. Let me see. Oh, he dropped a video 10 hours ago. All right, I guess he's still. Yeah, I guess he's still in the game. But yeah, this is like that was the guy I would watch, and it's kind of funny because he is the reason I got a Twitter account, and I'm not sure whether to thank him or curse him for that. But you see, this was back when like I didn't have a PC yet, so like the only like Minecraft I was able to play was Pocket Edition on my iPad. My big
Hey, we all
giant-
started somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is like the origins. This was like when I kind of like started my love for content creation. This was around the time because I was like, I don't know, I'd always watched like these videos and stuff, like people playing Minecraft and stuff. And I would like either play on like Pocket Edition or I'd play on like the Xbox 360.
Oh, Xbox
My
360.
Yeah, my humble Xbox 360, which
love
its
Minecraft.
internal fans did not work, so I had to put a little desk fan up to it and turn it on every time I wanted to play, or else it would overheat and shut down.
Oh, dang.
I still have it. That thing's still alive to this very day.
That's beautiful.
But I was playing on Pocket Edition because, like, there on Pocket Edition, I was like, this was like when the groundwork, the blueprints of Bedrock Edition were starting to form. This is when the seed was planted. So, like, on Pocket Edition, you could, like, join servers and stuff like that. Back then, if you told me the name Hypixel, I'd have no idea what you're talking about. Because back then, for me, it was all about a little server. I think it was called Lifeboat. It was like
I know what you're talking about.
that was my place. That was the place I would go. This was before the days of Bed Wars. Back when I was throwing down in Minecraft Hunger Games, singing that song.
Yes!
By,
Oh, I
Asian
love
Canadian.
Hunger Games.
You should have learned how to play.
Games. What?
I want it all over.
Oh.
No, we're not doing a sing along. We need to get through one episode without singing a song.
Oh.
I think it's happened every single one.
Challenge
Probably
impossible.
We're
has.
breaking the cycle. We're breaking the cycle today. We're destroying the canon.
Dang,
But-
that means I can't sing. I can't sing my favorite theme song.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
you're done.
actually.
What
Five Nights at Freddy's is coming in October.
It
That
is.
new trailer, so beautiful.
The trailer
I wanna
was-
eat it.
Oh my gosh.
Literally,
It was so good.
I got chills when the theme song started playing.
I want to eat it.
The
Mhm.
trailer
Nom, nom,
was the trailer was crazy. But really quick before we go into that, the story that I had, I almost forgot about it because I almost forgot. I got jump scared for a second, like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh my gosh.
I got sidetracked. Anyways, I was playing Minecraft Pocket Edition, and this guy was watching Big V Stats. He was live, like playing on Pocket Edition. He's like, "We're gonna play with the community and stuff. Just go into the server." And I was like, "That's the server I play in and stuff." And at one point he was like, "All right, everyone, gather around. We're gonna take a big screenshot, and I'm gonna post it on my Twitter." And I got it.
Twitter.
I was like right in the front. I was jumping in view and stuff like that. I was so excited because like this was like the closest I had been to like seeing like closest I would get to like a meet and greet in a very long time. And like I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And he took the screenshot. I was right in the front. It was crazy. And then he was like, "All right, guys, I'm gonna post this on my Twitter. So make sure you're following me on my Twitter and stuff like that." And I was like, "All right, I need to make a Twitter account. I need the screenshot in my life." So I made a Twitter account. First account I followed was him. He never posted the picture.
Oh, wow.
He never posted it.
Broken.
He never posted it. But by
What a
the
twist
time
of
I realized,
events.
by the time I realized it, I was already too far into the Twitter pipeline. And yeah, I think that was like, I don't know if that's call that a canon event. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, it's a canon event. So honestly, because of that, I'm not even sure. Like, were it not for that, I'm not even sure if I would have a Twitter account. Like,
Dang.
Then
I'm
we
not
wouldn't have
even
met each other.
yeah, I'm not even sure if I would have had a Twitter account because of that. The only reason I have Twitter now is because I have that sense of what once was.
Mm.
Honestly, yeah, because throwback back when it was a good platform, kind of.
Well, I'm scrolling on Twitter right
Oh.
now, and breaking news: Taylor Swift is now a part of the Academy for like the Oscars.
Oh,
Whoa!
Yeah.
interesting. I don't know what that means. I'll
Like,
be real.
isn't it to be a part of the Academy? Like, you can have like a vote in like who wins the Oscars or something.
I think so. I don't know.
That's what I'm. That's
I'd
my
like to thank
guesstimate.
The Academy.
I'd like to thank the
It's for
Academy,
the-
aka Taylor Swift.
It's for the Oscars.
Yeah,
For
like
the,
like Academy
acting?
Awards stuff. Taylor Swift is now part of the Academy.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Has she like been in a movie? Like, does she act?
She's been in the Lorax, dude. What do you mean a
been in a couple
movie?
movies.
The
What?
cinematic masterpiece of the
She
Lorax.
was in
Lorax.
Cats. Come on now.
Oh, true.
Who did she
Sorry,
play
I
in the?
never saw
No,
Cats.
hold on,
Cats
pause.
flopped.
Pause. Who was she in the Lorax?
She was Audrey, the redhead, the love interest for
What?
Zac Efron's character
Yeah, that's Taylor
Ted.
Swift.
This is.
It's the
Hold on.
Automatic.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Are you shook that you found out Taylor Swift is in the Lorax and she doesn't sing?
Danny DeVito was the Lorax?
Why are you just now finding this out?
You're done.
What?
You're done.
Hold on.
You're done.
No, this was not. No, hold on.
This is
can't be.
Alliico's canon event.
It
This
is.
can't-
Danny
This can't
DeVito
be.
is his canon event.
Yep.
This can't be.
Danny
Future
DeVito.
Allico, edit the podcast overlay so that I'm purple for the rest of the episode because I'm an alternate version of myself apparently, and I'm just like wrong on everything apparently.
No.
I'm like, make me purple right now. Boom, I'm purple.
Oh my gosh, he's doing his Grimace cosplay now.
Oh my
Happy
god.
birthday, Grimace.
Alliico had the Grimace Shake.
Bruh. But trailing back, we were talking about the FNAF trailer.
Yeah, I'm purple like purple guy. William Afton.
Okay.
That's my transition. That's my transition.
Oh my
for this
gosh.
segment.
That's brilliant. Greatest transition I've ever seen, honestly.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Yeah, I hardly know her.
But
I'm
no,
sorry.
I am
What?
so excited to see these animatronics in action.
I'm ready to
I
see
hear
it
they're
get
from
quirky.
the Jim Henson Company, like
Yeah,
the
Jim Henson's Creature
Muppets.
Shop.
They're doing it all. They're doing it
Yeah,
all.
it was confirmed by people that worked on the movie when the trailer dropped that they are actual, fully functioning animatronics and not costumes.
Yes.
Wow.
We're in the
Which
universe
I
where they
appreciate.
can actually something can actually happen to them now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so they're
Dun,
fully
dun,
functioning
dun.
and everything, which is crazy.
Yes. And something else that we found out from the trailer is the inclusion of content creators. I know a couple have come out on Twitter saying, like, that's me in that picture frame. But there's this one guy in particular that stood out to me the most.
My
The guy who's driving the taxi.
I
Yes!
love that guy.
Yes!
I love
Corey-
that guy.
Corey Kenshin is the
I
creator that I
love
am now
Corey.
watching because I was intrigued. I was like, "Who's this guy?" I'm like, "Oh,
Have you not watched Corey before this?
I've never heard of Corey. I've
No
never
way.
consumed any Corey.
No.
But last night I'm still binging his entire Security Breach game through. I'm
I
on the
love
last
Corey
episode.
Kenshin.
He's so funny, and so
I
yeah,
cannot believe this.
I'm discovering
Julie,
a bunch
we're
of new
like-
creators today. Apparently,
That's so sick.
Dude, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through like my subscribed list and just like give you like names, and you're just gonna say like yes or no. I'm gonna like, I
mean, you can give them to me. I probably won't take them, but
No, we need to put you on. We need to put you on
Sunny
some
side
bangers.
up viewers.
hey, I gotta
listen to
find a
me
job
right
first
now.
before I start going into
Yeah,
finding more
but
videos to watch
we
and
need to-
distract me.
We need to get
Sunny
you on
side
some
up
bangers.
viewers.
First channel.
Watch Corey Kenshin
Yeah,
right
Watch
now after this episode.
Yeah.
After
Watch
this episode,
any video.
Watch
I love Corey Kenshin.
Corey Kenshin. He's awesome. But here's the real question, all right?
What's the question?
You ever watch the Sunny Side Up podcast on
No,
YouTube?
I have actually.
I have.
They're pretty funny. I think those guys are pretty funny and entertaining. And I am personally, after this video's done, I think I'm going to subscribe to them and I think I'm going to tell all of my friends to also watch and subscribe. I'm going to tell everyone, because look, we're keeping the good vibes going and stuff. At the time of recording this, we just dropped episode 3. That's 1, 2, 3.
Link in
All
bio.
eyes on me. Me being Sunny Side Up Podcast. And it's awesome. We're keeping the good vibes going. I think while we... I don't know if it was before or after episode 3 dropped, but we passed 50 subscribers on the YouTube channel.
Woohoo!
Hooray!
Thank you guys for the
So,
support.
yeah. So we're glad people are enjoying it. And we hope you continue to enjoy it. We hope you're enjoying this one as well, whether you're watching with audio or video and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome.
Because they love to stare at our profile pictures.
Yeah, they love to stare at our profile pictures and audio visualizers and stuff while they're probably doing homework.
Just goes
or
up and
something.
down, you know, and it's just mesmerizing.
Yeah, it goes up, it goes down. Like, watch this. Up,
Oh.
up again, and there it goes. Look at that. I'm like magic. That joke will make sense once I edit.
Down.
Now you're gonna make the non-visual the listeners have to look at it now.
Yeah, they got to tab back in, which means
Yeah,
they'll
to
see
tab
that the
back in.
subscribe button's still red, and then they'll do something about it.
Oh, you don't have to do them dirty like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Lisa from Arkansas. What are you doing? Why
Whoa.
have you not? Why is that button still red? What are you doing? You've already watched like episodes 1 through 3. You're watching this one right now. You're vibing. You're having a good time. You may not even realize that you're not subscribed. You should check. You should check. I think everyone should check right now.
All right,
We're gonna pause. We're gonna pause for a second. Let them check.
I'm gonna pause. Dang,
Yeah.
never paused a podcast before. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Alright, I
I'm
think that's ample
subscribed.
time.
Don't worry.
I think that's ample time for them to check.
Uh-huh.
Ample
All right,
time.
and hopefully, if the buttons were red, they're now not red.
Okay, you said red buttons, and this is a perfect transition for okay, I haven't watched it yet because I'm a fake fan, but Generation Loss?
I don't know. Okay, look.
Let
Oh my
the women
God.
talk.
Calm down.
Let the women talk
Look.
about it.
Yeah, look. You guys are gonna have to walk me through this because, like, I know about it, but I also don't know about it. So
It's-
walk me
oh,
through this.
oh my
You
gosh.
have the perfect people in the call to explain it.
It is.
Oh
Mhm.
boy.
I want to hear it.
My gosh.
I
Can
will
you
say
take it away?
Oh, you want me to? I was gonna say you to take it away because
You
got to
take
see
it
the
away.
panel. Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I don't know.
Wait, how do we know? How are we gonna know who does what?
Okay, here I'll take a little bit, and then Nelly will probably take the rest because I didn't get to sit through the Generation Lost panel, which they had that at VidCon,
Yeah,
which was so
baby.
sick. I've been watching it on the side since I wasn't there, but Generation Lost is, I think it's definitely pioneering for horror. In the sense that you don't realize that it's horror at first. It is so for lack of, or let's see, better explanation. So Rambu Live, Rambu, just Rambu. He created, sorry, no, I just saw the picture. He has been in the work. Generation Lost has been something that's been in the works for a good, at least a year. I think it's been more. And it's a horror style media that was first introduced in about May, I believe, with the first 3 episodes, quote unquote, with Generation 1. And so Generation 1 was it was the cabin. It was the social experiments. Correct me if I'm wrong, Nelly. The social experiments where I don't know. It's one of those things that you have to watch it in order to understand it because the first watch through, you don't understand it because it was in a span of 6 days. So it was like
Well,
one episode,
really
one episode,
quick.
one episode.
Sorry to interrupt. Very sorry to interrupt. Is this something that we need to like do a spoiler warning for? Like, should we say something?
I think
I
it's been out long
personally-
enough.
It's
Okay,
been
I'm
out long
personally-
enough. I don't think that because I'm not going to say anything that would be spoiled. I don't think.
Okay.
I'll
but-
try
okay.
to also keep it spoiler free for those
Yeah.
that have not watched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
because-
wasn't
It
sure
has been gaining a lot of attention.
because Yeah, I've not watched it. I'm not worried about spoilers personally, but like I don't know if there's like anyone watching right now that's like, oh my, like and they're covering their ears and stuff. So
We'll
Yeah.
try
like,
our best not to do any spoilers for sure.
I mean, you can do a spoiler discussion, but like we should just probably just be like, hey guys.
Yeah, no, for what I'm introducing it like as just like information wise. So no spoilers on my side. I don't think I don't think Nelly will have any spoilers either. It's not so much the content of Generation Lost, but more so like the idea of it as a whole that I'm discussing at least.
Yeah.
Go ahead, continue.
So yeah. So Generation Lost was a live stream event that spanned over 6 days. So the first episode was the cabin, or the spirit of the cabin. The second episode, I can't remember the name off the top of my head. And then, so it was 3 episodes. And so it's just, at first it seems very humorous and very funny. And it just totally devolves from that, which makes it a very interesting piece of media that I think should be widely consumed. It was really, really good. It makes you think, and that's what I love about horror stuff is it makes you. I'm a huge fan of horror. I love basically anything horror, paranormal, mind horror, ARGs, stuff like that. And so it's just it's a very interesting take on horror, especially in the streaming community, because that was how it was introduced, was through streams, live interaction, chat interaction, etc.
I heard it was interactive too.
Yeah,
It was
interactive.
interactive.
I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah, you were chat was able to interact, and without spoilers, because there's a huge like spoiler that I do not want to include. But it was very interactive. Until like the last second. Until the last second, the viewers had a choice. And that's kind of I feel like the principle of it all was the fact of the choice. Which, without giving spoilers again, the choice was a very important factor of Generation Lost, at least from what I gathered and at least from what I gathered and seeing like clips on the side and stuff. But yeah, I think it's a great form of horror media, and it is only going to continue to keep going, I think. So I think with that, Nelly, you have a little bit more information on like the other stuff. Yeah, the floor is yours because I'm listening now. I'm so happy.
Really quick before Nelly starts her segment. Nelly, you sent a very cool picture here of you from VidCon. At the Generation Lost panel. So I'm going to put that up on the screen right now for everyone to see. Ready? Everyone's got to like pretend you're looking at it. It's really cool and exciting. All right, 3, 2, 1. Boom! It's on the screen.
Whoa!
Dude,
oh my gosh, you're sat so close.
No, yeah.
I was.
Nelly was committed, dude.
Funny enough, I was actually there about 3 hours before the panel happened because I wanted to get like front row seats. I honestly really did. The funny thing about it is there was a panel before Generation Lost, so they ushered us in, and I was sitting before a panel. I was sitting in another panel before Generation Lost started, but I just sat there and I just stayed there for the next one. We supported the other panel though. We love them though.
Nice.
That's so nice. I heard that this panel was like the most like filled up one. Like it was the most full. Oh my gosh.
I think I have another photo. If I do, I'll send it, and if I do send it, it'll pop up. But I was on the pit of the arena where it was actually sat, and it got full from the pit. The whole pit got full. The second floor got full, and a little bit of the third one started getting full. It wasn't completely, but almost everything in that half of the arena was almost taken up by somebody. And it was really cool to see. And that's just a fraction of like the people that are actually really interested in Generation Lost that was able to go to VidCon to support and like kind of see like this panel about like the behind the scenes and like little stuff that like they weren't able to add in. So I'm not gonna say too much about what happened in the panel because in the panel there was a lot of spoilers if no one's actually seen it.
All right.
But yeah, But one of the things that did get announced and has been trending on Twitter a lot is the fact that Generation Lost could get considered for an Emmy.
Oh.
And it is exciting because it's a project that has been in the works for almost the last year, 2 years, if
Mhm.
anything, and has been put in so much like work and dedication. You can see the passion in it. And everyone that's just been like there for it, you can see it when they were talking at the panel. They really enjoyed it. They really wanted to continue it. And this is already out. It's already been announced. So
Oh.
there is another Generation Zero. The story of
Oh.
Lost Field is
Mhm.
being
Yes.
is being released. And from what I heard from the recent stream from Rambu himself, is that it is funded. It is fully funded now.
Ooh.
Oh, it's
nice.
fully.
Oh, wow.
Yay!
So it is funded to where it can now they can start working on it and like have a timeline set out for stuff, and it's really exciting, especially because a lot of it was funded through the merch.
Mhm.
Merch sales really helped a lot. So it's pretty cool seeing like the just the oh gosh, I'm losing my words. Just
I'm
the
back.
dedication of the fans and just everybody like really wanting to see this project flourish. And I'm really excited for the fact that it is trying to get considered for an Emmy. So it's for a new category they actually even put in. It's for the emerging media program, or kind of like under that category for the 2023 Emmys. And it's pretty exciting.
That's
Yeah.
very,
Wait,
very
what's the
cool.
category?
Yeah.
Emerging
What?
media.
Emerging media.
Emerging media.
Oh.
Now I did
Okay.
see that there is a possibility that it didn't make the cutoff, date wise. So it might not be considered. I'm not sure. That was something I
Yeah.
saw along the good
We-
old Twitch or Twitter timeline. So I
We
don't know.
were given about no, not even 3 days. We were given a few days to try and actually amp it up because we weren't reminded that it was being set in
Yeah.
for the Emmys for just like a thing. Because what was told at us at the panel, which, like I said, it's already out. They did send a clip. They sent in a little funny clip about what uh Generation Lost was, and they actually came back and was like, "Hey, can you actually send us like some like an actual clip of this, like an actual clip of like footage of like the show?" And they were surprised. They were like, "Yeah, we can," and they did. So it's really cool seeing how far it's coming, and I'm really excited for like the next step that's gonna happen, especially the story of Lost Field and how long I've like me and Kit have been like following it, and almost
Yeah.
everybody else that's kind of seen this idea kind of emerge to an actual full-on project. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited.
It's definitely up for nomination because it's on the nominees list.
Okay, I couldn't remember if it was because I had seen that a couple days.
That's so
Yeah.
exciting.
But
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
it's so interesting because it's like I don't know. The one thing that I always like about streaming is the waves that it's making in media, like using it for interaction, like making it like cinematic, making it using it for chat interaction with a horror thing. Like it's just I don't know. I feel like it's starting to become more serious, which I think is really cool.
Oh,
Or
for sure.
taken more seriously, which it wasn't like I mean when I guess when all of us started streaming, when all of us started doing content, like it wasn't taken like that seriously, and now it's like you have something that's being up for grabs for an Emmy. Like you just and like just seeing this like the work that people put into it's really cool to see, and it's very inspiring.
Retweet.
Oh
Yeah.
Streamers are doing
Um,
so much.
Yeah, it reminds me kind of as sort of like in that interactive sense, back when my goat, the goat no cap, one of the greatest to ever do it, German985, did his Dollhouse stream, where it was just kind of like that whole like thing of just like the viewer interactivity and people could vote on like specific things that would happen. It was awesome. It was swag. It was cool and swag and awesome. It's a little bit different just because like Germa's stuff is always kind of like rooted in comedy, and I know Gen Lust is supposed to be a bit more like a serious thing, but it's still like that same thing of like Dreamer puts on like crazy production with viewer interaction. It's cool to like see stuff like that. replicated. So I don't
Yeah.
know, German
Yeah.
95.
Another really cool like viewer like live thing that I just loved, dude, and I miss it because he doesn't really do them anymore. But Ludwig's Mogul Money, like live streaming
Yeah.
like a game show. And then he actually got a chance to do it live, like, and I got to watch it. It was so amazing, and I loved it. And then you also have streamers like making music and making full-on
Yes.
companies, and it's very cool.
Yeah, it's very cool to like see like different creators and stuff be able to go into like those different avenues of like things they like enjoy doing, but like maybe wouldn't have had like the funding to make happen, like things like Gen Loss and Germa's Dollhouse and stuff that like they may not have been able to do without like streaming and stuff. It's cool to like see these people make their like success and just be able to like do stuff like that, you know? I think it's cool. It's cool. It's swag. It's awesome. It's
Mhm.
awesome.
Very awesome. Speaking of awesome, guys, I'm gonna shout out something.
Oh,
Shout
Shout it
out
out.
to the Juliberry live for graduating college.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yay! I did it,
Hooray!
guys. I
You
got
forgot
my
the
did it.
graduation, but
I got my degree.
I
Let's
don't know.
go.
Yes.
Dun,
I
dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun.
Wait, is that
That
is
is
the
right.
wedding theme.
Wait,
Oh,
that's
okay.
whoa.
Oh no,
You got married to your degree.
I got
Married to the bag.
So yes, I graduated from
Congrats.
my college with a bachelor in sciences. Yeah, so I moved back home. I'm now living back with my parents
Nice.
and I am searching for jobs. And some people say that route is like, "Oh no, I need a job as soon as I get out of college." That doesn't have to be the case though. In this
True.
generation, we are very privileged to go back home and live with our families, and it's okay. Like, you shouldn't like take judgment for it. I don't
Oh,
take judgment
yeah.
for it. I take pride in like,
Oh.
yeah, I live with my family. Free rent.
That stuff's expensive.
It is
to go out on your own.
expensive. Like, yeah, like rent nowadays is just ridiculous. And so, yeah, I'm
Pricey.
living large, living like Larry.
Ooh,
Of
that's
course.
the only way to live.
Yes.
I know
Living like
the
Larry.
after school and college and even high school just experience is different for everyone because anything can happen, but just definitely huge congrats. School is hard, and whatever you
Mhm.
do after school is going to be challenging. But
Mhm.
whether it's a job or like taking some time to yourself, or maybe like a job not necessarily what you went to school for or anything, just
Mhm.
definitely make sure to just do the best for you. And I'm very proud of Julie because college and graduating is difficult.
It's
Yes.
very
so hard.
difficult, and
Very.
the next step is now, finding that job. And I had some tips real quick about like applying for that kind of stuff. So, something like this is actually advice passed down from my dad. So shout out to Dadberry.
Yeah.
When you do that follow-up email, like, you send in your application and then you wait a couple days, and so you would send in that follow-up email like, "Hey, I'm still super like interested in this. I hope you got my application. If you need me to come into the workplace, showing up in person shows a big impact about how you are engaged and you are really wanting this job. To show that kind of dedication is like, that's what people want to see. And I know it's scary. Trust me, I know. But sometimes,
It's spooky sometimes.
it's spooky sometimes. I agree. I am very, I get anxious about, emailing people. So, nah, but definitely show that you care. And those like higher ups will see that and they will want you.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys, I know we
Well.
already talked about VidCon, but can I tell one more story? I'll
Oh
make
yes.
it quick.
Do another
Please
VidCon
You
story.
guys, I almost died
What?
That is
And they didn't make an article about it?
Wait, what? Did you wait? Wait a minute. Wait.
Did you try the
what are
Grimace
we
Shake?
talking about?
Almost died. And Kit,
Hey.
I don't think Kit was there to
Okay.
and watched it happen, but I think Nelly was. We were
I
at
thought
the
this
beach.
was the car incident. Oh, I do know.
No, not the car incident. Nothing happened to the car. Kit is a very good driver.
I'm a great. Oh, I was thinking the balloon. The ghost.
Yo.
Oh,
The ghost.
no, the ghost, dude. Oogly boogly. That was
What?
terrifying. Okay,
Hold up,
wait,
I
I'll tell
need
that
this.
story first. On our way, okay, we went to an arcade bowling alley type beat, and on our way, we were on the freeway, and there is this white balloon floating perfectly, just not like on the ground or like super high up, just perfectly like a human height level type
Mhm.
beat. We thought it was a ghost, dude, like, or a person, and we like swerved a little bit, but it was safe, guys. There was no one by us. We were totally fine.
Luckily, it
But
was a very empty road.
it
was just that
so
I
scary.
thought it was a person, and I got scared.
It was so scary. But anyways, I almost died.
Mhm.
At a different place though. We were at the beach, okay? We were in the water, and it was me, if you know them, Pebbles, we had Jenna Nix, and we had Lyrae. It was Lyrae's first time actually ever being at a beach, so it was super
Mhm.
sick. Anyways,
Oh.
not a part of the story. So, we're in the water, right? And we're having so much fun. I'm going in, we're all going in. I go in a little too deep.
Oh.
Oh
I
boy.
go into the ocean a little too deep. And one wave, dude, the waves that day were massive. Like massive. So I so, guys, this is so funny. I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go under this wave. And I turn around, the wave crashes into me. I'm
Oh.
under the water for a solid like 10 seconds. And like my like swimsuit, it like the straps are like about to fall off, and like my hat falls off. My scrunchie, dude.
Oh.
I had my hair in a ponytail. My scrunchie despawns.
What?
It
Oh
disappeared.
my gosh.
My hair is down, and I'm under the water, like spinning under this wave, dude. I grab my bucket hat, I fix my swimsuit, I push my hair back, and I just get up in the water, and they're all like laughing. And I was like, guys, I almost just died. Why are we laughing? And then
Oh my
I like
gosh.
play it off because that's who I am. I go, that was nothing. But we get home. And that night we were going to downtown Disney. I almost didn't go just because I was so taken aback by this wave. Like my
Dude.
ears had so much water. Like the sand
Mm.
was it was everywhere.
Oh
But
my gosh.
yeah, didn't die, and I'm here to tell the tale.
Yay!
I'm
Way to
glad. I'm
live.
glad. No, the ocean will take you out, man. Like that's
It took me out.
I love the beach. I haven't been in a couple years, but I just know every time I get out of the water, I'm on the beach, like I'm on the sand and on my towel. I just knocked out, bro. I get so tired.
I love
And
the beach.
yeah, like
Shout
it
out the
gets you,
beach.
bro. And also, remember, if you get swept up in a current, you follow with the tide. You don't swim against it.
You swim
Yeah.
parallel to the shore.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
You go with it.
Another piece of sound advice from Juliberry Live.
Hey,
You're
what can
kinda
I say? I'm very wise beyond my years.
You're
I've
kinda on a
graduated
roll.
college.
Yeah, you're kind of on a roll. You see, call it a transition if you want. I call it swag. But but look,
A great name for
we've been having some talks lately, all right? And we've not really like let in the
I mean, what else do we do on this podcast? besides talk.
scramblers.
But
You've got a point. But we've not really let any of the other over easiers up on this. We've not really let them in on this yet. See, right now, this is episode 4, all right? So, episode 5, whenever that comes out, remember when I said that the podcast is going to explode and going to go boom? That's still happening. Not quite in the way you think, though. See, I've actually played a little trick. I've deceived you. You thought, you, listener, Jack from Pennsylvania, you got tricked. You see, it's not going to explode. It's not going to disappear forever. It's going to explode in variety, in ideas. So look, all I'm saying is maybe we'll get some new episode material and stuff once we get past episode 6. You know, like maybe we get some guests on here. Ooh, dramatic. All right, it's exciting. So like, hey, if you got a specific like creator or person you think would be awesome for this, put it in the comments. You never know. You never know.
We
You
love
see-
reading them. We love reading.
We
them.
love reading comments. We love the community and stuff. It's awesome. So it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be swag. And yeah, maybe, who knows, maybe we'll have like a Juliberry advice column as an episode type. Not to put you on the spot, but
none. Please do.
no, maybe we'll have like an advice column or something. We've got a lot of plans for once we get past episode 5. We wanted to just have like 5 episodes that are just like regular, like, you know, the normal Sunny Side Up podcast episode. And once we get to like episode 6 onward, we're gonna start breaking the mold a little. We're gonna have guests and stuff. We might have episodes of varying lengths. Maybe we'll have episodes where we focus on a specific subject matter the entire time. Maybe we'll even have like some episodes where it's just like 2 of us or 3 of us talking it out. We pick a topic or something. They'll be awesome and swag. So all I can really say is stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
If that
And
button's
subscribe.
still red, if that button's still red, I
You gotta-
swear, so help
click it.
me. So
Take your
hopefully
mouse.
That button better not be red. I'm looking at it right now. I'm watching it. It's looking a little red to me, pal.
Kind of
Don't let
like
it
my
happen again.
freaking, kind of like my sunburn.
Don't let it happen again. But yeah, it's gonna be swag once we can start like getting some different ideas and stuff and some different episode types. I think it'll breathe some new life into the podcast with some new like variety. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be very exciting, and I can't wait. It's gonna be swag.
It's gonna be big
Simply
pog.
put. Big pog.
Pog.
Indeed,
There, I
not
said it.
little pog.
There, I said it. Big pog.
Big
Not
poggy.
little pog. It's just
Yeah.
it's gonna be exciting. Did we? Are those our topics? Have we covered our? Oh, there is one thing we did miss, which I think is a brief one.
Yeah,
one
we
thing.
just didn't mention it.
Yeah, there is one thing we did almost miss. Almost missed it. I'm glad we caught it before we ended it, because if we didn't, it would be a little bit suspicious if we didn't talk about it.
The creators of the Infinity Train animation series from Cartoon Network have picked up Among Us to be an animated series.
Dude, how
Among
can I
Us.
get in that, please? I'll do
Bro.
anything.
Just
Yes.
say that you'll vent in real life.
Oh,
Hi, Among Us.
venting.
Um,
Hi, Among Us.
Hear me out. Here's my little pitch. Hello, Among Us and creators of the Among Us animated series. I have never done voice acting before, but it's something I'm very interested in. I will literally be anything. I will be the red crewmate, the
Ooh.
yellow crewmate, or hear me out.
Okay.
I'll be the spaceship. I'll
Oh,
make
you're
all the
gonna
sounds.
be the
I thought you
ship.
were gonna say, I will be the imposter.
I will
Alright.
also be the imposter. I need to be in this animated series.
You know what I would be? I would be
I
the
need to.
emergency button.
Just make the noise every time.
I want to be the color-coded wires.
All right.
Can Sunny Side Up be invited to the premiere? I'm so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Can we be invited to the premiere?
We actually already got the
Yeah.
invite. I'll
Yeah.
let you guys know.
Guys, we're
Oh,
happy
okay,
to
okay.
announce we have great news. We are in Among Us.
Whoa.
Future Alliico turned everyone into crewmates. Boom.
Guys, I'm gonna be ejected.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. See, this is the part where I eject
Julie
someone
was
from the
not the
podcast.
imposter.
No.
Last time I did Julie. All right. Last
They
time I
call
did
me
Julie, so we're not gonna
Susberry.
do it. We're not Susberry. Like last time, I kicked Julie off the podcast. All right. but Julie's back on. We talked it out. It's all
We
it's
did?
all right. No,
We did.
but
After this whole conversation with like me not knowing about Smosh, I feel like you still want to duke it out with me.
oh, I kind of do, but I'm gonna hold back this time.
Oh, good. I feel so respected
Kit,
as a
you're off the
gamer and a
podcast.
woman.
Oh my gosh.
I'm off the podcast.
Yeah, you're done. I'm sorry.
No, Kit.
It was nice knowing you.
This
Kit.
podcast ends with me, baby.
No.
Never exists. You know. Okay.
No, the podcast's gonna go boom.
Oh my gosh.
It's
It's gonna blow up just like you said. Oh god.
It's gonna blow up.
okay.
It's gonna blow. No, that's for episode 5. It blows up
Oh,
episode 5.
my
That's
bad.
why.
right?
But
Step
see,
back.
then the turn of events would be that it actually explodes now. So you're welcome. Nobody.
Should I just
expected it.
do we just end this episode with an explosion?
That would be
It
kind
just
of
goes.
funny.
It just
No.
goes boom.
Yeah.
The
Just
podcast
do
goes
like the
boom.
meme boom and
Yeah, like
that's
thank
it.
you guys so much for watching. We hope or watching or listening.
Boom.
We hope you enjoyed the rest of this Sunny Side Up
Yeah.
podcast episode.
Yeah.
And without further ado, I'm gonna hit the detonation button.
Oh wait.
Oh, no, we're all gonna
Guys.
vent.
Look. Thanks for watching this episode. Our best and last episode, unfortunately, because the podcast apparently is going to go boom prematurely.
I'm
leaves with
just
me.
hitting my fingers
Speaking of-
right over the button.
Speaking of boom, I hear a strange ticking noise in my room. Does anyone know anything about that?
No.
It's
So
me. I'm pushing the button now.
Wait. No. No.
Yes.
No.
No.